I was waiting on my ex-husband to be a bad person. I was truly waiting on him to do something so fucked up to me, so bad, that it would justify me ending the marriage. What up, guys? So this is me, and I'm just getting into this whole TikTok thing, social media thing, sharing my life a little bit, because I know that my journey, my transparency, my authenticity is going to help somebody in a situation that I've overcome. I also said I was going to come out with a book on how to leave a good man. You know, a lot of people that's never been in my situation won't be able to relate, and it's okay because this message ain't for you. But again, I was waiting on my husband to be a bad person. I stayed with the same person for 21 years, created a family. I was in the relationship 21 years, married 17, and I was married to a good man. I was married to a good guy, but we weren't good together. And being in a relationship where you're just not fulfilled, where you're not happy, but you are with a person that you know is good, and you're hearing the rest of the world talk about how hard it is, how there aren't any good men in the world, it will make you stay longer than you need to. Your soul is yearning for more, right? But you're stuck. And that was me for a very long time. And I had to realize that he doesn't have to be a villain in the story for me to find my happiness. He doesn't have to be a horrible person for me to realize that he is not my person. I did us both a favor. I really did. And this is coming from my heart. And it's hard because who leaves a good man? Who?
Women that is willing to sacrifice their family for their happiness. Meanwhile, men sacrifice their happiness for their family. And then they justify it in their mind and says, well, I did us both a favor. I actually did us a favor. 21 years, bro. 17 years marriage. Thrown down the drain because you don't know how to find yourself. And then when you get middle age, all of a sudden you have this epiphany when you've been basically baiting him. And this is her word. She says she was waiting on him to be the villain. It's crazy, bro. Honestly, there is no right move that you can make. And then women will sit there and be all in the comments and talking about men, why y'all shouldn't be afraid of divorce. Men aren't afraid of being married. They're afraid of getting divorced and running into this type of nonsense that ain't justified. Look, bro, I come from a space where everything is supposed to be spiritual, it's supposed to be biblical. And all of this feeling junk, this is childish. This is like high school. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, what are you talking about? And I don't see enough women actually holding these type of women accountable for their actions. I went into her comments because I wanted to see it when y'all sent me this video. I wanted to see it, and I'm gonna pull it up for you right now. Exactly what this sentiment is, and how people are moving, and why people are doing some of the things that they are doing. And you would be surprised that it's women giving women advice on how to basically crash out. Women giving women advice on how to crash out. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all some of the comments so that y'all will better understand exactly what the sentiment is and why you translate it as hating people when in reality all we're looking at is people that are continuing to do the worst thing and then get advice and then got the nerve to be sitting there talking about they want to do a book. Check this out. This is crazy. This is her comments. The saying is true. Women will sacrifice their happiness, and men will sacrifice. Women will sacrifice their family for happiness, and men will sacrifice their happiness for their family. Right? All right. So that's the first comment. I literally just said that. Then the woman replies, "Here's the caveat. Y'all only sacrificing because it's cheaper to keep her. Y'all all are killing me. What? What? Of course, people gonna say, "Did you find what you was looking for? What made him good to stay married?" The man, I wanna go specifically to the women's comments. Yolanda says, "Did you find your person? You realize it was never about who was with you or you with." And then she says other videos, whatever, so on and so forth. Oh, this is her, the creator. I just now realized her. Y'all only sacrificing because it's cheaper to keep her. Y'all are killing me. This woman is a savage, bro. This is absolutely savage. Dropping Gem says, "I'm glad you're free. Pretty sure that this is a simp. Your soul don't yearn for more. Who leaves a good man an ego? I wrote your book. I wrote your book. You get the credit. I was waiting on my husband to be like me, needing more, feeling stuck. You did no one a favor but you. If you knew what was favor for him, your soul should be first. Let the ego go. You can grow together. It's okay. Go find your matching ego. His spirit separated from you, blah, 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 blah." Then you got a simp. Carlos says, "I feel this. I was married for 25 years and was miserable for the last 10 years because I didn't want anyone else to raise my children. She's a good woman, but we were on different paths and I deserve better. You deserve to be happy." What in the world is going on out here, bro? What in the world is going on? Look at Tia Chanel. That's me now. And then people be telling all on themselves. This is about awakening, not blame. I know that feeling. 26 years, finally divorced. Maya's a good woman. We weren't for each other. Happiness is a fleeting emotion. You made the best decision. Carlos, another Carlos. Maybe Carloses are weak. You made the best decision. I did exactly what you said you wanted your husband to do, was to act out, but deep down in my heart, our marriage was past due. This is crazy, man. Honestly, this is genuinely crazy in real life. But let's continue.
But once I turned 40,
And
guys,
she's not the
my
only
happiness
one.
became non-negotiable. And I had to do what was best for me.
Once I turned 40.
I could not see myself dying just to stay committed to society because I was no longer committed to myself and my happiness, and I wasn't committed to the marriage anymore. You know?
I have decided to leave my relationship after 10 years, and not because of infidelity, cheating, or anything like that. It's more sinister to me. Romance. I have been consistently asking this man to just love me. Like, I want to go on dates. I want to be, catered to. I want to feel it. And not saying that, I'm not saying that he doesn't do those things in a way, but he doesn't do them. No, that's exactly what I'm saying. He does not do those things whatsoever. Not in any way, shape, or form. And I know that I have bent over backwards 10 years. I have literally bent over backwards. We got 2 kids together. So, and I've put so much into this relationship and I'm drained. I'm only 26 years old. I have 2 kids, 2 daughters at that. And I'm emotionally drained. I have no more fight in me. I love this man. I love him. I've been with him since I was 16 years old, but I can't. I have to feel love, and I deserve to be loved. And I'm doing that by walking away peacefully, and I'm going to heal myself emotionally first.
I'm telling you, bro, women are diabolical. Women are diabolical. The beginning of a villain arc.
Because it starts with me, and I feel like if I was doing that the whole time, then I wouldn't feel so drained and so bad like I do now. But now that I'm here, I'm choosing me. I'm choosing self. I'm choosing my daughters, and I want to know who I am as a person. I couldn't tell you what I like. I haven't had my hair done in months, years, maybe, professionally, especially. I'm doing my own nails, stuff like that. That stuff becomes a burden, especially when I have 2 daughters.
I'm doing my own nails. What the fuck is happening, bro, out here in these streets? I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I'll never understand it, but I'm always going to bring visibility to it.
I'm trying to keep them up, keep myself up. I don't get to go out the house. I homeschool. I never leave. I'm always here. They're always around me. They're not in any programs, anything like that. Yes, my situation could be a lot better right now, especially
I'm praying for y'all, fellas. I'm genuinely praying for y'all.
financially, but I'm leaving. And I wanted to just capture this moment. I don't know if this post might help somebody, but choose self. If you're not being treated the way that you need to be treated, leave. I'm not crying right now, at least not. I'm not crying. I'm not.
Always gonna link back to the content creators because it's the right thing to do, regardless of whether I agree or not. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Teach Henley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments, man.